recording right now. All right, and we're live. Oh man, there's a lot of people in the room than usual, but
Let's
it's all
go,
good,
I-Rob.
man.
You're in Nash Vegas now.
Welcome to another episode of Wayy Up, live in Nashville. That's right. We're here up in Nashville, home away from home. Crazy, really. We're making milestones now. I knew coming here, I'm like, yo, I knew I need to have this dude on the podcast. This man have seen me when I was like right here. You know, we went to WrestleMania 31 together. You know, like that was like one of the most groundbreaking WrestleManias ever. That was the start of everything of where wrestling is at today. Seth Rollins cashing it in, Roman Reigns' first main event, right? Yeah. This dude has done it all. Played in the Rose Bowl, American Idol, finalist, right? Yeah, finalist. What else have you done, man? You're like hanging out with all these NFL players.
I'm hanging out with freaking I-Rob. That's all I know.
And now he's doing that right now. Yours truly, PA announcer for the Tennessee Titans. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Rogers is with us today. Come on.
I can't believe Mitch and Jared didn't clap. I'm slightly offended.
Shout out to Mitch and Jared, man, for putting this
slightly
together.
Offended. No, dude, thanks for having me. I'm,
of course, man.
When you hit me up that you were coming to Nashville, this was like automatic. So
of course,
I'm glad you made it here. And
but the reason why we're here, my mom is graduating.
That's
the whole reason why we're here today. So let's give it up for my mom, man. Come on.
She's the best.
My mom, man. She's the reason why we're here.
Dude, and how about your parents? Man. Like, they haven't aged. I haven't seen them in like 15 years. Like, your dad's got a little bit more gray like I do, but like overall, I mean, God, he looks freaking gorgeous. And he doesn't even use Botox. Look at him. He's got no wrinkles on his face. I'm over here struggling, and he's just freaking Gilbertson, man. I love you.
Dude, man. Here's a little gift for you, brother.
I love you. Do you want me to open it on camera?
Open it on camera, man. Come on.
Let's go.
I gotta get
the Hollywood Night I-Rod
8x10s right there. Yep.
You're being much more subdued now.
You can get that at the EWF stands at the shows. All right.
You're being much kinder than you are to people in the ring. I appreciate that. I was afraid you were gonna put me through this table.
Just don't piss me off.
I know. I'll keep it at bay. Oh, let's go!
Come on.
Woo! Look at it. To Matt, all love. Thank you for all you've done for me. Being on the show, look at this, the Hollywood Night. You're the freaking man, dude. That's right, man. That is so awesome.
For another 10 years or so.
I'm so freaking happy, man. You're doing it. Like,
yeah, that's right, man.
We'll talk. Look at this guy.
Yeah, and that's a little 5x7 that you could get at the EWF souvenir stand. All right.
There you go. Get that. So I'm gonna put this in the booth with me for the Titans.
Come on.
When I announce, and then I'll send you a little video as I'm announcing, and you'll be behind me because
please
look at greatness surrounds greatness. This is gonna make me better in the booth. And look at that. We got some promos.
EWF flyers right there. So that one on your right, that's like the first time I've ever been on a poster like that, front and centered. So I thought I got to give that to you right there.
This is bad, dude.
And then that is the night. And that is the night. I'm on there too, but all small. But that is the night when we won the tag team titles.
This is so rad.
Shout out to Ernie Valencia for securing the pin for us.
Dude, you know what I love about you, bro?
Yeah, and there's some cups right there.
Look at the I-Rod merch.
Yeah, one for you and one for Terry. You and Mooch could share one right there.
So I'm definitely giving one to me and my son Mason, because me and Mason were your first fans, I'm going to say. Before y'all got on the bandwagon, I was his fan first. No, dude, he'll love this. And every time we see you, because obviously you mostly wrestle on the West Coast, and I'm obviously here in God's country in the South. But when I get clips from you and your family, like, dude, we're like screaming from Tennessee. Like, when you won that belt a year ago, I told my son Mace, I'm like, dude, he freaking did it. Like, everyone talks about doing it.
The fact that Mason still remembers me is mind blowing.
Dude, he does. We had the best experience. Like you said in the intro.
Grown man now, dude. He was like a baby when we went to WrestleMania together, and
I wish he was here with me. You'd be impressed. He's like 6'2", 205 now. And he's like,
doing this, man.
No, he's he plays football, but he's doing good. But like, dude, we watch yourself, and like, I always tell him, like, he freaking did it. Like, everyone talks about doing it, especially when we're little. It's like, we saw Seth Rollins cash it in and freaking, take down, what was it, Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar, and he walked away with it. And all the kids are like, I want to do that. And you freaking did it, dude.
I know.
You're
That
doing
trips me out. That still trips me out. Yeah.
Dude, it's freaking awesome.
Yeah, dude.
I'm happy for you.
Yeah, appreciate
Are you going to let me
you,
touch the
man.
belt before I leave?
Go right ahead, man. You can go ahead and touch it.
Touching greatness, baby.
I know, right?
No, that's
bro.
awesome, man.
Nah, man. Appreciate your time, man. Yeah, appreciate your support, bro. This is great, man.
No, I wouldn't.
This
Are
is
you kidding
great,
me?
man.
I love
But yeah,
you and your
wanted to-
family. We go back from day one. Like, I
Yeah.
want to say
because of wrestling.
because of wrestling. Well, we met at church, and then when we found out we liked wrestling, that's kind of how like the bond
Oh, for
created.
sure. Man.
So I want to say it was probably like around 2010.
Something like that.
When was the WrestleMania? What year?
I was a freshman, so it had to be like 2015.
Yep.
Yeah, 2015.
That was freaking awesome,
Yeah,
dude. In Levi Stadium.
Levi
We saw it all.
Stadium, home of the Niners.
And look at you now.
Yep. My back hurts.
Does it?
Dude, it sucks. The plane ride here sucked. My butt felt so uncomfortable.
We need to get you on the private jet.
Oh,
You're on the
man.
private jet lifestyle
tell me.
now.
I need that.
What are we
Yes,
doing
please.
here? You're putting the champ on a commercial flight? The champ needs to be on a PJ.
Hey,
Let's go.
Hey, TA was cool. It was really cool. I'm not gonna lie. That's where I felt like, oh, I'm flexing.
Really?
Because I had to travel with my backpack.
Yep.
And then, all the bags are going through, and then they put my bag in a different line. I'm like, oh God.
Like,
and then
is
I
everyone
just see
looking
the
at you like, who's
monitor,
this guy?
and I just see the monitor. They have their 3D scans, and you just see the outline of it, and like, oh, it's the title. It's the
love it.
title. And then the security guy is, hey, is it cool if I look through? I'm like, do what you gotta do, man. I'm like, all right, this is cool. And then he takes it out. I was like, oh, you're a champ? I'm like, yeah.
That's freaking rad, dude.
He was like, yeah, bro, but he was like literally taking his time looking at it,
Yeah, it's heavy,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, that was
if you ever
cool,
get a
man.
chance to touch the belt, it's
Not
it's
everyone
heavy.
gets to touch it, though. That's
know.
the thing. Not everyone gets to touch it, man. But, bro, what are your what got you into wrestling, though?
What got me into wrestling? I was 5 years old,
5 years old.
and I watched Rocky 3 for the first time.
Okay.
And I saw Thunder Lips, which was Hulk Hogan.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, man, that's
Thunder
awesome.
Lips is here.
Yeah. And he scared the crap
Meatball.
out of me because I'm 5 and I'm watching Thunder Lips. I just knew, I'm like, that guy's buff and he's got 2 hot blonde chicks next to him. I want to be like that guy. You know what I mean? Like, so, and then I found out that his real name wasn't Thunder Lips, it was Hulk Hogan. So I found out that Hulk Hogan was like this wrestler, and then I started watching wrestling. So Rocky 3 got me into wrestling.
That's dope.
And then I was a Hulkamaniac my whole life until WrestleMania 5, was it, or 6, when it was Hogan versus Warrior.
I think that was 6, right? Was that 6?
Was it 6?
Yeah. I think it was Mania 6, yeah.
WrestleMania 3 was Giant. 4 was Macho Man. It was 5. 5 was anyway.
6,
Call Wrestle. I think it was WrestleMania 6, and that was the first time I turned my back on Hogan. Before the match, I wanted Ultimate Warrior to beat him.
Dang.
And when Warrior won,
Turned on Hogan.
I was literally crying when Ultimate Warrior won. Because like my whole, like back in the day, I don't know if kids still do it now, mine don't, but like all over my wall was the WWF at the time, now WWE swag. So I had Warrior stuff all over,
Nice.
neon colors. I would make little crappy promo videos in my backyard and I'd paint the Warrior. I would use my mom's lipstick and make a Warrior face. And so like I was the Ultimate Warrior. So when Ultimate Warrior beat Hogan, like that was the jam. Now you get older and now with all the information, you look behind the scenes and you learn that like, Warrior had all these other problems. Like, but when I was a kid,
But he
all
looked
about Warrior.
cool, though, man.
dude,
Super gigantic buff.
I mean, his
The
intro
tassels in his arms.
when he when he would run down the aisle and shake the ropes. Yeah,
Like, bro, like his theme music is insane.
Yeah.
Just full on sprinting. I don't know how he did it.
no, it's
With
crazy.
a man his size, I don't know how he did it. Sometimes I'm blown by the time I get in there. I'm like, how the heck are you full on sprinting?
Yeah,
Dude, yeah.
a lot of steroids probably. A lot of
Won't that
steroids.
get you more tired, though? Won't that get you
don't
more
know.
tired? Like,
I don't know. That's why I've never done steroids.
that's what
Obviously,
everybody says. It's all good. It's fine.
you're looking at about 265 pounds of pure average right here.
Come on.
No, but like, dude, and it's cool to see like the power that like you guys carry in the younger generation that watches you. Cause like my older brother, who's way bigger and stronger than me, like we would wrestle and fight. And when he would have me pinned down, I would start shaking like the Ultimate Warrior. And like I literally believed I had the power of the warrior inside of me. And I'd go, "Ruh!" And my brother would start laughing because he legit couldn't hold me down because like a supernatural warrior force would take over me. And I would like flip him. He never let me win, but in those instances, like I thought I was the Ultimate Warrior. So how many rods out there think that they're the champ?
I have no idea. I know there's one kid right now that's like in love with me.
Really?
Yeah.
Who is it?
I think his name is Matthew. Matthew, if you're watching this, shout out to you. You know, no, it was cool. That's like one of those moments I'm like, oh man, I'm really doing it. You know, because so what I do like the Bret Hart gimmick.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I come out, I give a kid in the front row my glasses.
That's
you know,
tight.
and then I'll have a bandana on my arm that I'll give out to. You know, so then I gave a kid a bandana. Then ever since he brings it to all the shows.
That's freaking cool, dude.
He brings it to all the shows, you know. Every time I'm like on my way, he gets right in front of me and he's like waving that bandana there. So now, now I try to make sure every match that I'm in, I try to interact with him, you know.
Heck yeah.
Because, it's those little moments, you know, which is that makes it do why we do it.
100%.
You know, like I didn't know about it till like few months ago. It was at a show that we did in a tamale festival. You know, that's the thing. Him and his mom, I want to say it's his mom. They're there at almost every show, even at the
rad.
The festivals that we're doing. And then never recognized this kid at all. And then she was like, "Yeah, he has your bandana when we were at banding. He wears it all the time. He takes it everywhere with him." I'm like, that's dope. Heck yeah, man.
Dude, the first of everything is the hardest. First fan is hardest to make. First deal to close is the hardest one. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So the fact that you already have your diehard, it's downhill from here now, bro.
Yeah. Downhill.
Your first championship.
4 months in.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah. 4 months.
4 months in, you already got the title.
Dude.
That's wild, dude.
Crazy. Honestly, if I didn't win that, I probably would not be doing it right now.
Really?
Yeah. I was at a point where I'm like, this is not working. I don't think I'm gonna make it here this long. So it was during that month. I was like, no, I'm just gonna ask my trainer, like, hey, can you stop booking me for a bit just so I could just train?
Yeah.
And nope, that wasn't the case. Really, right when I was about to have the conversation, we win this. I'm like, all right, well, we're officially here now. All right, but no, I'm very happy that we're on this title run still because it legitly helped me throughout, you know. So
for sure,
man. Fire, dude.
Dude, it's cool, man, how like God will drop those little nuggets like across your path. Like, you know, right when you're about to quit, then the belt comes. And then maybe when you're struggling, you got a freaking little Matthew in the front row waving your bandana. Like, it's cool.
That's what's keeping me going right now, man.
That's awesome.
Dude, man. But heck yeah, man. But, you know, you was in California.
Mm-hmm.
Now you in Tennessee.
Yeah.
Where did you grow? Where did life start? Did you grow up in California?
I grew up in Covina, California.
Covina.
Old school 818, baby. Now it's the 626. Loved it, man. Born and raised in Southern California and went to South Hills High School in West Covina. Right. And then I went to Citrus Junior College. I played football. Like, I was like a big, soft kid. You know, like I was a big body. Like I think my senior year I was like 6'4", 265.
Yeah.
Which was big, but I just blocked people. Like I didn't bury and crush people. Like I was a really soft kid. Especially like my freshman year. Like, dude, my freshman year I played
I'm sorry I'm doing this. I'm sorry.
I played one play my freshman year. Like I was the kid y'all made fun of. Like I would look for reasons to not practice. Like I was soft.
Oh man!
You know what I mean? Like I was a wussy. Cancel out the W and put the P in there. Like that was me. Like that, it just was. And then so I quit my sophomore year.
Did you want to play football though?
It was almost like wrestling. Like I would watch it. And I would want to do it, but I didn't want to do what y'all did. I just wanted to sit here with the title, but I didn't want to go through everything you went through to earn the title. You know what I mean? Like I just wanted to, you know, I wanted to wear the jersey, but when I actually had to go to football practice, it wasn't like, I was honestly, there's no other way to put it. I was soft and I was lazy. And And I didn't have a lot of belief in myself, but it was my sophomore year, because back then if you didn't play a sport, they put you in PE, physical education. So I was a sophomore year in PE, but I still loved football. So it was like the flag football season, and I was mossing the little, dorks in flag football that
Still football.
Yeah.
Still football.
So the varsity coach, which is like, dude, it's funny. Like, I had quit, and again, it's crazy how God will drop stuff in your path. Like, you're about to quit, and he drops that in your pocket. Like, I'm about to quit, and it just so happens that the varsity football coach, who had no idea who I was the substitute teacher that day. And he saw me run around. He goes, "Why are you out here?" This is exactly what he said to me. He goes, "Why are you out here pecking around with the chickens when God created you to be an eagle?" I was like, "What does that mean?" He goes, "Why aren't you playing football?" I'm like, "Well, I'm not very good, and I played my freshman year." He goes, No. He goes, "You come play for me." So I believed him, and it took a while, because I ended up starting my junior year as an offensive tackle. I wasn't very good. I was just a big body. Yeah. And then my senior year, I didn't get any accolades or anything. So I didn't have any football scholarships or anything. But I started to come into my own, and I knew that I liked football. And out of high school, I had 0 scholarships. So I went to Citrus Junior College. Okay. So go Owls. Citrus Junior College, and it was during a practice where we were watching film, and I watched myself pull around on a counter play, and I buried the linebacker, which that happened one every 20 plays. I'd get a good play in. And dude, I'll never forget it, man. His name was John Rome. He was my football coach. Right. And he goes, pardon me, this might be a sensory moment, but he goes, "Rogers, that's what you're capable of. You need to do that every effing play." I was like, "Yes, sir." He rewinds it, plays it again. "Rogers, that," and he said the same thing over in front of 20 other linemen. So at first I was like, "Yes, sir." Second time, he would just rewind it. "Rogers, that's what you're capable of. You need to do that every effing play." "Yes, sir." Rewind it. "Rogers," and he did it after the third, fourth time, you kind of giggle, because you're like, "Okay, I heard you." Yeah. But dude, when he does it the 7th time, the 8th time, the same cadence, then I start going, and I'm sitting there, and it was probably right on the 10th or 11th time that he rewound it. Dude, that whole segment was 5 minutes. He must have done it 30 times. And it was super awkward. Yeah. And everyone, at first, people are giggling, but by the 7th or 8th time, you're really quiet. And by the 15th or 20th time, we're all watching, and it's planting the seed in my head. And dude, I'm not even joking you. After that, I actually, the light went on, like a cartoon when the little light bulb goes ding.
That always happens.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, I'm Rogers. That's what I'm capable of. I should be doing that every freaking time. And dude, after that, I literally became what was inside of me, and I freaking killed people, dude. Yeah. And I loved it. Yeah. I loved it. And after my sophomore year at Citrus Junior College, I had 47 Division I offers.
47.
I mean, dude, it's what a difference 18 months can make when you have a little bit of belief in yourself.
Belief, confidence, yeah, it is a game changer.
Yep. And it always, it always takes someone to pull that out of you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we definitely need that, But dude, you said 47?
47 D1 offers, and I went. I had my 5 visits lined up, because back then,
who were the 5?
Warwick Dunn was at Florida State, and so you had Florida State I was going to go to Florida State, Miami, because it was you're coming off the Canes with Michael Irvin and all that. It
would have been that class?
No, it was a couple, but that made me fired up. Yeah. You know what I mean? To me, Michael Irvin was my Thunder Lips, Hulk Hogan, watching him. You know what I mean? I want to be like that guy. I wish I was black too. You know what I mean? I want to be him. So, it was I wanted to go to Miami, Florida State. I was looking at Iowa because Hayden Fry was there. Okay. And Purdue, of all places. And, oh God, what was the other one? Oh, USC. I want to be a Trojan, because my whole family was USC Trojan fans, because it's Southern California. Uh-huh. So I went to my first visit. I had them all lined up, University of Iowa, and I met Hayden Fry and his staff, and they did a good job of closing me, because I called my dad on the way home. I go, "Dad, I'm going to be a Hawkeye." So I committed to the University of Iowa, played for Hayden Fry his last year. He retired, came home, and then that was like when ESPN started first showing the tickers at the bottom where it'd be later today, so-and-so is going to play. Like, it was the first time ESPN started doing like news on the bottom.
Yeah.
And it said, and this was before phones and social media, because this was 1998. And on the bottom it said, Iowa's most winning football coach in history, Hayden Fry, retires. And I was like,
That's how you found out?
Yeah, I was home on Christmas break. That's how I found out.
What?
So, and again, like, I had to pick up my aunt's, rotary phone, and I'm picking it up, and everyone watched like, what's a rotary phone? Google it. So, like, I called, and I'm calling my friends, like, what's going on back in Iowa? And this was a time calling California to Iowa was like $2 a minute. And I'm like, and I'm calling them, and I didn't know. So I flew back to Iowa. Coach Kurt Ferentz was there, who is there now. Mm-hmm. And that was kind of when I faced a big adversity, because from a business standpoint, I got back and I sat in Ferentz's office. Well, I'm a JUCO kid, so I burned 2 years. Then I just started as Iowa, so I burned that year. And I wasn't a very smart kid. Like, I graduated with a 1.96 GPA. Like, I was a football player. Like, dude, all I did was...
Thank you.
Yeah. Back then, I was not a good guy.
Only made the bare minimum, right?
Yeah.
The bare minimum.
Yeah, they told me, this is what you need to be. But, like, back then...
Obviously, you got to believe in yourself. I believe in myself. I just don't need this. Like,
totally.
I'm a wrestler, bro. Like, I don't need no whatever.
Yep.
Physics and all that other stuff. Yeah.
And I don't use any of that stuff nowadays.
Exactly.
But, it was a requirement. But basically, he told me, he goes, look, man, you got 2 years to get your degree, only 1 year to play. He goes, I'm not going to give you your 5th year. He said, so you start and go to the NFL. I'm like, dude, my dad's an insulator back in Covina, California. Like, he doesn't make more than $40,000 a year. Like, I need my degree. And I'll never forget this, dude. He goes, business is business and Christmas is Christmas, and I don't have a beard. And I'm not Santa Claus. I'm like, bro, I'm 18 years old. I just told you my dad doesn't make any money. Like, I need my degree. I'm freaking crying in his office. And he's like, sorry, kid, you got 1 year. Well, I knew that wasn't going to work, so I called my junior college coach. I'm crying. I'm like, dude, I'm getting screwed here. I need your help. And there was a couple smaller schools, and he goes, I got like North Texas, University of Washington, and I'm like, say no more. I'll go to UW. So I transferred to UW. New Heisel was the coach at the time. I redshirted my senior year, and then I started as a 5th-year senior, and that's when we won the Rose Bowl.
Nice.
Beat Drew Brees and Purdue. And it was the 2001 Rose Bowl. It was our 2000 season. We went 11-1. Lost to the Oregon Ducks, which is why I will forever hate the Oregon Ducks.
I would too.
Yeah. Plus, I played for Washington, but I mean, dude, they were good. Oregon was good, but I still freaking hate them. And dude, we won the Rose Bowl.
Bro,
took
take
down
me back
Drew Brees.
to that day, man. Playing at the Rose Bowl. Every kid's dream, Like, dude, take me back to that day, bro. Like,
when
going to the Rose Bowl.
Yeah, when you come around, when you're coming down the 210 freeway. And you drop in, and like, I'll probably start crying thinking about it right now, because you see a sea of purple, and you're about to go into the Rose Bowl, 100,000 people, and you're going to perform in front of them. Like, when I think about that, it's like, it's probably one of the best memories ever, because you can't help but ask yourself, you're like, how did I freaking get here?
Yeah.
Like, I was the kid 7 short years ago that was crying because I was pretend the sled hit my foot and I didn't want to practice anymore. You know what I mean? Like,
and now you're playing at the freaking Rose Bowl.
And I can't wait to get out there and go freaking kill somebody.
Yeah.
Like, it's just so different. Like, what this can be a treasure chest or a graveyard. Mm-hmm. And this has taken me to some very, very dark places.
Yeah.
But when you filter that through the eyes of the Lord, it'll take you to a treasure chest.
Fact.
Because inside of all of us is a coward and a warrior. Mm-hmm. And it usually takes people to pull that warrior out of us. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, everybody.
Facts. And
so when I'm going over and I'm seeing this sea of purple, I'm like, how did I freaking get here? Like, what if I would have freaking quit? What if that coach didn't show up that day? what if I didn't watch film that one time and he rewound like all these.
What if you were absent from school that day?
Yeah, what if I was absent from school? Like, what if? You know what I mean?
Just
Like,
ditched class.
dude, seriously, like so many different factors that could have gone in a bad direction that you're just like, dude.
Exactly.
Because I really do believe this. Like, I do believe that everybody is sentenced to success. Like, I really do believe that God has a good plan for everybody.
Facts.
Is everyone experiencing that good plan? No. But I never blame God like, well, why aren't I?
Yeah.
Because I kind of feel like he's looked back at me like, I don't know, why aren't you? I've given you everything, like, go get it.
It's you now, buddy.
You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people blame God for the devil's work.
Facts.
And I got over that a long time ago because there were dark times in my life where I'm like, why God? Why God? And he's like, why are you looking at me? I've already, like, heaven's answer is Jesus, and it's yes, and there'll never be another one.
Yeah,
like,
facts.
we already have the permission slip to go succeed. Is it easy? No.
Not bad.
Like we're not immune from injury. We're not immune from life and stuff, but we do have power to overcome that stuff when we go through it.
Facts.
And a lot of times, like when we're going through it, people are like, well, guess it's not God's will for me to win, or guess it's not, it must be God's will. And it's like, come on, dude, like, stop it.
Yeah.
Like that, no. Like, you're going to go through that, but, like, dude, you have power and victory over that. So, y'all got me preaching this morning.
On, man.
We went from killing people to preaching for people. What's going on here?
Brother. Did you always have God with you growing up? Did you grow up in a household like that? Or?
Well, yes, and thank God for believing mothers, because my mom and my dad is still here. My mom's not here, but, like, my dad's awesome. Like,
heck yeah.
Like, I learned hard work and integrity from my dad.
Facts.
My dad never raised his voice to my mom. My dad probably said 2 cuss words in his whole life, but my dad was not like a spirit-filled, Holy Ghost Christian guy. He was just a good man of integrity. Worked his butt off. Showed up to all my stuff.
Yeah.
Like, when I sucked, Dad was there. When I love my dad. When I was good, Dad was there. When I sucked, Dad was there. Like, that's why dads are so important. Like, just be there. You don't have to say anything. Just freaking be there. My mom, like, this is my mom. Like, personality is my mom. Like, the Jesus stuff is my mom. Like, we would lose $5, and it was like, oh, don't worry, the Holy Spirit's going to help me find it. Jesus, and she would, like, pray, and, oh, God told me to look under the sofa. Here it is. Like, I saw weird stuff. Like, mom was in line, the connection with God. You know what I mean? Like that was so when I would go through that stuff, I would look and I'd see my dad there, but mom was Shakorobo Chandraha behind the scenes, like bringing down heaven.
Facts, bro.
So yeah, dude, like that's kind of where I got it from my mom. And you know, and so I always had, to answer your question, I always had a belief in God, but from a relationship standpoint, I don't think I really got it, honestly, until like after I got married and my mom was like gone. Like, I always loved God. Like, I went to church, I was a good boy, but I didn't really operate in any power or authority. Like, I believe, and I really do believe this, I believe a lot of the success and pitfalls that I avoided at a young age was because of the prayers of my mom behind the scenes. Yeah. That I didn't understand at the time. Yeah. And I got, like, now I'm 47 and I have 4 kids, and now I'm walking through their challenges with them, and I'm like, okay, I'm pretty sure my mom was doing this behind the scenes, so I'm going to do that. You know what I mean? Because so that's kind of where I saw it growing up, and it wasn't perfect, and sometimes it got ugly and messy, but I knew it was real. Yeah. And then, as you got older, like now, like, you know, now every morning I'm spending time with them. I'm in the Word of God. Like, I didn't do that stuff in college. Like, you know, not that I condone it, but in college, like, I wasn't a good guy. Like, I partied and played football and probably drank more beer than 7 lifetimes, but I don't drink anymore.
Good for you, brother.
He said, good for you.
Good for you, man. I don't condone it all either. Where was that turning point, though? You said when you got married, so what was like that moment where it's like, yo, I I'm living for Jesus now.
Oh, you know this because you and your family walked through that point of my life with me. It was when Mason was born, and he was born with a rare genetic disease, cystic fibrosis. It's like a chronic lung and pancreas disease. And long story short, doctors, like, you know, I'm a young dad. I was fresh off American Idol. I was hosting shows on Discovery Channel. Like, you know, money was good. And I went from basically making a lot of money, doing good stuff on TV to like, my son is sick, my wife is depressed. And I had a choice to where I can go film year 3 of my Discovery Channel show. And I'll just tell you right now, it was $695,000 for 4 months of filming, which is pretty freaking good money. But if I would have left, I probably would have lost my marriage because I don't think I would have did anything bad. Like, I don't think I would have cheated or anything. But my wife was so depressed because Mason was sick and we were young. And like, she legit didn't leave the house maybe 1 or 2 times for 9 months. Yeah. Like, she was depressed. And if I would have left and taken the role of like the provider instead of a comforter, I probably would have lost my marriage because my wife didn't need a provider. She needed a companion. She needed a friend. Yeah. She needed someone to just hold her and let her cry and not try to fix it.
Yeah.
Just like my dad, just be there. Shut up and be there. So that cost me financially, probably saved my marriage, but we went through freaking hell. This was 2008. He was born. So 2009, I lost everything, dude. Lost my house in Rancho Cucamonga. Got my Denali repoed. Got my Lexus repoed. Ended up losing my house. Foreclosure, not short sale. I did everything except file bankruptcy. I lost it all. And that's when we came to Generations Church and met y'all guys because our friend Rex Crane was preaching. So I followed him into a movie theater.
Yeah.
Met you guys. And, now I think it was probably like, no, because we didn't go there till like 2010 or 11. Anyway.
Same time that we were going.
Yeah.
I remember it vividly, yeah.
Yeah. And just met you guys, and dude, your family just freaking, you're just good people.
Yeah.
Like you and your family, like just people like, I just want to be around them. Like just good people. And it was at that point, because I ramble, so I'm going to finally answer your question. It was at that point where I literally got alone with God. I had lost everything. My wife was depressed. My kid was sick. I was freaking broke. And I literally asked God, like, where are you? Like, where the hell are you?
Yeah.
Like, I've done everything right.
Yeah.
Like, I did my thing in college, whatever, but like, dude, I've never cheated on my wife. I don't have a freaking porn addiction. I don't get drunk and, sleep in. Like, I work my ass off. Like, where are you?
Yeah.
Like, I'm broke. My kid's sick. My wife's breast. Like, you said by your stripes, we are healed. You said, if the righteous walk the path of righteousness, they will succeed. Like, I'm just regurgitating your words, and they're wrong.
Yeah.
Because I've lost everything. And, I mean, it can't get much worse than this. And I think a lot of it stemmed from because I saw so many cool miracles growing up through my mom. And when my mom passed away from the very sickness I watched God use her to heal other people of, that I never got mad at God, but I just thought, well, sometimes God does and sometimes God doesn't. But what that did, and I didn't realize this till after, is it planted a seed in my heart to where I thought, well, if God was going to heal anyone, he would have healed mom. So when I pray for you now, I'm not sure God's going to heal you, because if God was going to heal anyone, dude, he would have healed my mom.
Yeah.
So I can never really pray a prayer of faith that heals the sick, because I wasn't really confident that it was your time to be healed. Almost kind of like a Baptist theology, and I've seen that in the South. It's like, well, sometimes God chooses, sometimes he doesn't. It's like, I don't think so, dude. If you actually read the word, like, and you stand by the promises despite your conditions and circumstances, and you actually stand on the word of God, even when you're not experiencing it, you will come out on the other side of victory.
Yeah.
And so it was at that time where I feel like God spoke to me for the first time. April 9th, 2010 in Rancho Cucamonga, California.
All right.
As I was like a week from, like, all the stuff was moved out. Like, it was a bad time. Like, like it was like you have 72 hours to get out of your house. So we took all the stuff that was ours, and I remember sitting in the room crying, and I said all that stuff to him. And dude, it was the first time he spoke to me, and bro, he said, "You're basing my character and nature off of what didn't happen to your mom and what you're going through right now, instead of what did happen through my son. Get your eyes off your mom and yourself and put your eyes back on me. Put your eyes back on my son." And I was like, well, that wasn't me, because I graduated with a 1.96 GPA and I am not that smart. You know what I mean? Like, that must have been God.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, whatever that means. Like, I think I know what it means, because I heard the Christian stuff growing up. And dude, like, I really opened my Bible and started reading it. Not because I had to, or it's the Christian thing to do. Like, I wanted it. Like,
Yeah.
so I read Genesis, which is very strange. It's a odd book that you can't understand.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you start at the beginning, and like, dude, it came alive to me. Like, I understood it. Like, the Holy Spirit's real.
Facts.
Like, the Word of God is timeless and everything. Like, it's real. And when you approach it from that heart, like, I don't know what this all means, but I want to. Like, this sucks what I'm going through, but I'm gonna believe you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna quit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I think I wanted to die, but I was too afraid to take my life. You know what I mean? But I kind of would like be like, I ain't mad if I don't wake up tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm kind of cool with that, but I'm not going to be the one to do it.
Yeah.
So I had those days, and then now looking back, it's like, dude, the devil sucks so bad. He's so freaking weak that he gets you at your weakest to make you believe something that's not true.
Yeah.
It's almost like lying to a 3-year-old. Like, I have a 3-year-old daughter at home. I could tell her anything I want. She'll believe me. Because she's 3. She doesn't know any better. It's like, when we're at our lowest point, that's when he starts talking. That's why he's such a freaking, it's why he's so weak. He's such a liar. He has no power over our lives. The only influence the devil has over you is any area in your life where you're ignorant or you don't understand. People perish for lack of knowledge, not the will of God.
That's good. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it says, it's my will that no man perish, but people are perishing all the time.
Yeah.
But it's not God's will. We say it all the time. Well, God needed another flower for his garden.
I hate that so much.
God needed another angel to look over. No, he doesn't. Stop saying that.
Thank
Like,
you.
dude, we're perishing for lack of knowledge. So why don't we
Yes,
get
stop
the
saying
knowledge
that,
and
please.
stop the destruction? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was for me, to where it turned around for me to where I was like, okay, like, this is real. You know what I mean? Because I was going to church and I was a good boy. Like, from the outside looking in, like, there really was. There was nothing bad about our life. I just didn't have any power or authority. I had no juice. Like, my dreams were gone. And again, like, taking it back to you, like, that's when God will drop stuff in front of you to keep you believing and going. And for me, like, I was praying for a friend. Like, I had friends, like, all my football buddies I party with and this and that. Like, I got friends, like, we're still good friends to this day. Like, dude, we play poker, we hang out, like, all that stuff. But I needed a deep spiritual,
someone to walk with you. Yeah.
And that's when I met Rex Crane. And I'm like, I mean, dude, he's my best friend now. And I mean, that turned everything around. Like, you really do become who you surround yourself with.
Nah, for
you know
sure,
what I mean?
man.
So,
How'd you come cross paths with Rex?
I legit was praying, and I said, God, I need a friend. Like, I need a man in my life that I could roll with. No homo. I need a man in my life that I could roll with, and like be like, I need a dude in my life that I could freaking kick it with and actually have fun with, but still do deep Christian things. Because most people that go to church are freaking boring and nerdy and like They're like, it's dry, and I don't
I was
really want to
saying
kick it
that
with
to my
them.
parents the other day.
Yeah, like it's like.
See,
And I'm not trying to bag on anyone, but like,
we're not backing at all. It's just like
I don't want to be religious and
Yes.
boring and nerdy. Like,
he
I
gets
wanna-
me, guys. He gets me.
and like, I mean, dude, Rex came along, and so I was in a network marketing business. Like, you know, you sign two people up, and then they sign two people up, and you know,
Yeah.
it's great. I love it. Like, I learned so much from that. Like, that came to me at a time where I was really hurting, and I'm glad. Rex was the guest speaker at this network marketing thing, and I couldn't be there. But I had like 7 people from my team at the time that went. I'm like, you got to go to this conference. And Rex spoke, and I was talking about, like, I was excited then to see a guy named Miles Monroe who passed away, because Miles Monroe was the speaker, and I loved him. Mm-hmm. And I called my peeps. I'm like, what'd you think of Miles Monroe? They're like, he was all right, but there was this guy, Rex Crane. And I go, who's Rex Crane? They're like, I don't know, dude. It was like this bald white dude. I'm like, never heard of him. And then the next week, he was speaking at a church I was going. This was before Generations. He was speaking at the local church I was going to, and there was like 150 people there, and Rex was coming. I'm like, dude, I want to go see, because I would watch his stuff online. I'm like, I'm going to go meet this guy.
Yeah.
So he was at the little tent where you hand out your books and stuff, and I went up to him, and I just met him, and then our wives started talking, and it was actually Rex's wife, like, hey, we should go on a double date. And I was like, yes, I'm
There
in.
you go.
So then my wife's like, yeah. And it was just a perfect time, because Terry, my wife, was really hurting. And she didn't have any women in her life that would, you know, speak life into her. Like, we had friends, but it was, you know, past the, you know, couple beers and poker games, there wasn't a lot of depth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's when we met them. And then after that, I'm like, dude, I'm off and running. That was the first time ever since I was a kid where someone like prophesied over me. Like, I had never really experienced that. And Rex prophesied that we were going to have a baby girl and all that stuff, because we had the 2 boys at the time.
Yeah.
And we were done having kids. So for him to say we're going to have a baby girl, I was like, okay, well, I'll probably adopt. You know what I mean? Like, that's where my mind
Did you
went.
have any desire to have a girl?
I always
at all,
wanted to have a
or-
kid, but with cystic fibrosis, it's a genetic thing. So I carry a good gene and a bad gene. My wife carries a good gene and a bad gene. So every time we have kids, there's a 25% chance we pass on good gene, which means nothing, which is great. Mm-hmm. There's a 50% chance we pass on good gene, bad gene, and they're carriers, like Terry and I, which we're carriers, which means nothing. And then there's a 25% chance we pass on bad gene, which results in the disease.
Yeah.
So Terry was like, well, we're not going to do in vitro, because we just didn't feel right throwing away a bunch of fertilized eggs. And we're definitely not going to do it natural, because what if we have another one? So we were done. So for Rex to prophesy that over us, I'm like, well, that would take an act of God. So we'll see if, you know, I kind of sat on that. It was more like, maybe we'll adopt. So yeah, that would be cool, because we always wanted 4. Mm-hmm. And then now we're getting to a whole new story. I don't know if we have enough time, but that was probably around 2010. And it was 2013. So 3 years later, I came home, and Terry was like, she was different. She goes, I know it was from going to church with y'all and going to Generation Church. Like, dude, we changed so much for the better. Like,
No, for sure.
that's why I'm such a fan of being in the house of God on Sundays. Like, online is cool, but like when you're around people, and nothing takes that place. And so, like, dude, so much healing took place in our hearts at Generations Church in Moreno Valley with you guys. Like, joy started coming back into our lives. And so I came home one night, and Terry goes, I have more love to give. Let's go. Like, let's have that other baby. I'm like, let's go. I'm ready. Yeah. So we did it. And again, not to go too down the rabbit hole, because we don't have much time, but what happens when you trust God, you believe the prophecy? Because like Rex's exact prophecy was, and he goes, you're going to have a baby girl. She's going to have blonde hair and green eyes. I see her with long, curly blonde hair, green eyes, and she has a princess dress on, and she's waving a princess wand, and she's singing, and she's twirling around, and she's singing. And so I held on. I'm like, cool. And he goes, and she's healthy. She's not sick. And I said, okay. So we move forward on that word. Our baby Samantha is born. She ends up getting the exact same disease.
Oh,
so she gets the diagnosis,
Okay.
which sucked. Worse finding out about her than finding out the first time.
Of course, yeah.
She has the disease. I shouldn't say it. Forgive me. She had the diagnosis. She had red curly hair and blue eyes. Far from healthy, blonde, green. And I was like, that sent a lot of confusion. This is where like faith kicks in, because I had this word, but this is the complete opposite of what, my friend, the prophet, spoke.
Yeah.
So now it's like, well, I don't want to get mad at him. I don't want to, because I love this guy, but he was wrong. And that must not have been God. So then you start to question, like, is he really a prophet? Like, did God really do, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. No,
did that really? And you have these thoughts to where you have to make the decision. This is such the hard thing about free will. Like, why God is not in control. So stop saying that. Because if God was in control, he's got to tell us why the porn industry has more money than the church. If God's really in control.
Facts.
I hate when people say God's in control.
Me too.
I think most of them mean it like God's in charge, which I'm cool with that. But like, God is not controlling. Like, if I flip this table over, ruin all the cameras, and kill 3 people, God had nothing to do with that. Like, stop saying that.
Yeah.
So I had a decision to make in my heart to where, am I really going to stand on this prophecy when it's not, and create bitterness? And that's when you really have to choose. I'm going to stand with God. It doesn't look the way that he said it was going to look, or the way I thought he said it was going to look. I'm going to stand on God. Well, dude, 4 years later, because, like, sometimes we're born with black hair and it turns brown. Sometimes we're born, with olive skin and we end up being darker or lighter. Like, dude, she's 4 years old, and I'm sitting there, and I just got done doing a breathing treatment, and I look up, dude, and she's wearing a pink princess dress.
Yeah.
And she's got a wand in her hand, and she's twirling around, and she's singing. And she has long, blonde, curly hair, and she has green eyes.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, dude. She's never been in the hospital. She's never been sick. So everything that he said came to pass.
No, facts, yeah.
But when it first happened, it was the complete opposite.
God's like, just let me do my thing, man. Like,
Let me cook.
Let me cook.
It was, and I was like, I promise I'll never doubt you again.
Yeah, facts.
And then things happen and you doubt him again. But, but you know what I mean?
That's
like,
just life, man.
oh,
That's
dude,
just
you
life,
have,
bro.
like, dude, it's real.
I've
like,
been
you
through
have
God
to,
knows how many of those moments, man. I'm just like,
but
God,
dude,
you
I'm
just do
telling
your
you, bro,
thing. I'm
like,
just doing my thing.
if I didn't stay in the word,
Right.
if I quit, if I stopped going to church, if I stopped being around the people who might have hurt me and this and that, like, it would have ended different, and it wouldn't have been God's fault.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets so much bad publicity for stuff he didn't do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, just please don't quit. Stay the course. Get in the word. Not because if you read the Bible, you'll go to heaven. Like, dude, it's not even about going to heaven. It's about bringing heaven to earth. Like, the Bible is about here and now. It's not a destination we go to when we die.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say I hate that. Forgive me, Lord. Like, I have a strong distaste for people who make religion about, well, you better get your life straight so you can go to heaven one day.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus never preached that message.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we do it all the time because we want to control people so that they'll come to our church, because God forbid if they leave our anointing, they're going to go, you know what I mean? Like, and we want the control in our church, and sometimes money's tied to it and tithe. And dude, I promise you, the first thing we do is tithe 10%. Like, do not stop giving to the Lord just because there are bad preachers out there. Like, dude,
Yeah, facts.
Sow to where you're getting fed. And so, but I don't like how they use that and pervert it and manipulate it. Like, don't let that deter you from just keep showing up, keep going.
Yeah.
Even if the pastor's not 100% right now, dude, show up until God really does lead you down a place to where, you know what I mean? Because like, if I would have got mad, got out of the word, if I would have got mad at my friend for giving me the bad prophecy I thought at the time, like, dude, my life would look so much different now. So much more bitterness, so much more sickness, so much more anxiety and stress. Like, dude, I still have anxiety and stress, and we still battle stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I could talk to you for 3 more. I know we got to go, but I mean, dude, like it hasn't been perfect. And I could tell you story after story after story to where you get the victory and the devil's like, cool, I'll get you again in a couple weeks when you're sad again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like life keeps going, but that's why the Bible says, renew your mind. Like this, like I said, man, treasure chest or a graveyard, you decide what you're going to put into it, what you're going to put in your soul. Because what goes in here, your eyes, it gets into your heart. And like, that's what I want coming out of me. So
that's good, man. Dude,
I hope I did you justice today on your show, bro. I hope you like this.
Oh, man, this was amazing.
I didn't know it was going to get this deep.
This was amazing. No, man, it happens all the time. We always go deep, man, on the show, man. But, bro, before we close it out, I don't got my co-host with me, but my boy Josh Wayy. He always does this thing, man, whenever we have a guest. We are not here. No one's here. Just you and the camera. If you could say anything to the camera, to whoever's watching this, going through those dark, difficult times, giving up on God, anything that's in your heart, man, if you could just share it to the camera.
You want me to look in the camera? You want me to look at my single shot?
Right there, yep.
I would just say this, and I'm trying to say this as your friend, not a preacher type guy, is that forget all the bad stuff that people did to you, because that was never God's plan for your life. And the stuff that they said about you, that's what they said. That's not what he says. Like, legit, go to the Lord through his word and find out what your life could look like when you partner up with Jesus. Because we're going to partner with something. We're going to sell out to something. We might as well sell out to the creator of the universe that has good things in store for us. Because where you're at is just a chapter in your life. It's not the ending. So that's what I would say. I would say where you're at doesn't have to be where you stay. And here's the thing is you decide. Not your parents, not the people that said bad things about you. And again, I don't want to sound sacrilegious, but like, I want to say like not even God. You have a choice. You can partner with God and what he has for you, but he's not going to do it for you. God told Noah to build an ark. He didn't say pray for an ark.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he said, go build, like get up, go do it. Because on the other side of your adversity is a massive victory. And the devil's going to try to do everything he can to prevent you from stepping into that victory. And God is doing everything he can to pull you to that victory, which is probably why you're watching this podcast right now. You thought we were going to talk about wrestling, and we're talking about you. So
good,
there
man.
you go.
That's good, man. Heck yeah, bro. Appreciate it.
I love you, Iron. Let's freaking go.
Oh, man. Gotta follow you out to
Hollywood.
Cali, bro. If you know anybody out here in Tennessee that runs wrestling promotions, you better put my name out there, man.
Dude, do you know that I'm like really good friends with James Storm?
No, I did not know that. We're going to have to talk about that
I'm
off
going
camera.
to call him right now.
All right. We will see you guys on the next episode of Way Up. Appreciate y'all for watching.